it's Scola. So I know you've heard this 1,000 times, but breakfast is the most important meal of the day. My heart breaks a little bit every time I get a message from one of you guys or I just hear somebody saying, I don't eat breakfast. I don't have time for breakfast. I just don't feel hungry for breakfast. So I just don't have breakfast. Oh, you guys are adorable. Oh my goodness, stop it. Please eat breakfast. So this video is actually going to be part of my back to school series, but as always, it's not just for back to school because anybody can make breakfast of this nature. But it's convenient for back to school or anybody with a hectic schedule because they're very quick, they're not too expensive. Now I try to make every single breakfast as realistic as possible. I come across recipes that tend to be a little bit crazy. I'm like, I don't actually ever have ingredients like that, or when I do, it's for a very specific occasion. I don't have chia seeds from the mountains of Zimbabwe or something. That was a joke. I'm actually from Zimbabwe, so. What I tried to do with all of these breakfasts was include stuff that I think everybody would have in their cupboards week to week. And one of the main things I want to stress is that it's all budget friendly, so if you're going to university or something like that, hopefully you can still afford as a student to make these breakfasts and not just live off of baked beans for the rest of your uni life. So hopefully they're not too boring and hopefully they're still a bit more exciting and give you ideas. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying my back to school series, so I know to make more back to school videos. And I guess it's time to show you the breakfasts. So the first breakfast I'm going to be showing you is a parfait kind of breakfast. So I'm just using this jar so that I can make it the night before, keep it in the fridge and take it to go with me in the morning or just have it at home depending on how much time I have. So I'm just going to be putting this Greek yogurt in the jar. It's very thick and I absolutely love it. It's so good for you. It has protein and a bunch of great stuff in it, so you just want to mix that up. It's going to get a little bit messy, but that's okay. So you want to add in the granola now, and then you want to add in your chosen fruit. I'm using blueberries because that's what we had at the time and I absolutely love them. So what you want to do is continue to layer your jar until you're happy with the portion size. And I'm just going to be adding in some honey after this because I just felt like I wanted some extra sweetness. But that's all done now and it's the perfect breakfast to make the night before. It keeps it fresh in the fridge and you can just take it to go with you and it's delicious and will give you tons of energy. Next up is probably a really simple breakfast. I'm just using these Quaker Oats, simple instant oats. You pretty much just put them in the bowl and then you pour in some milk. I'm using some skimmed milk just because that's what we had, but you can use healthier milks like soya milk, almond milk, hazelnut milk, rice milk, oat milk, the list goes on. And then you can just put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. So no excuses on not having time because this is so quick. And just a quick tip, use a plate to put under your bowl so that when you're taking it out, it's not as hot. It just makes it a lot easier rather than touching your bowl and burning your hand or having to use a dish towel. Now I like to flavor my own porridge because I find when I get flavored ones, they can have added stuff like sugars and chemicals and stuff like that. So I prefer to flavor my own porridge rather than getting the flavored type. So you can just sprinkle in some cinnamon like I'm doing here or whatever else you want to do. And I'm just using some Truvia to add some sweetness to mine because this is the healthiest type of sweetener because it's natural, it's just a plant. And that is my breakfast done. I also use regular natural oats that you get in a big bag, which are a lot more cost effective and cheaper, but this is for a quicker breakfast if you really don't have that much time. Okay, so now it's blueberry muffin time and I absolutely loved these. But I'm not going to be showing you guys exactly everything about this recipe because it's not the healthiest recipe. It's just a blueberry muffin recipe because honestly, all the blueberry muffin recipes that are healthy really haven't satisfied my needs. So I just decided to stick to a normal blueberry muffin recipe and I was okay with that. But you might want to replace some of the ingredients with stuff like wholemeal flour, healthier milks rather than regular skim milk, and just different butters. Maybe you want to use like coconut oil or something. You just want to make replacements and test it out. I promise you I will try and come up with a healthier blueberry muffin recipe, because the ones I've tried I haven't been very happy with, so it's time for me to try my own ones out. But now I'm doing my favorite part, which is adding some jam in the middle. This is an excellent way just to add some extra gooiness in the middle, and it's just a lovely touch, and it's just so heartwarming, and I love it. And I'm adding some oats on top as well, just to add some extra texture to it, some extra fiber and all that good stuff. And I forgot to say, a quick tip is to freeze your blueberries so that when you're mixing the mixture up, they don't break up and turn the whole batter purple. Unless you like that, then it's up to you, but it keeps the blueberries together. So I left those in for about 30 minutes, and now they're done. They're gorgeous. They're the most luscious things I've ever seen. They were so delicious, guys, I promise you. Literally just look online for any blueberry muffin recipe and give it a go, because that's what I did. And I absolutely love these. My extra touches were just adding the jam and the oats. And also I added cinnamon, which wasn't in the recipe. So now I'm going to be making some scrambled eggs. Super simple, super easy, and it's just one of those things where you can make them on a weekday morning. Don't feel like you don't have enough time, because it's so quick. I'm just using this rapeseed oil because it's much better than other oils, and I'm just spraying that in. I'm going to be making a 3-egg scrambled egg. I forgot to take out 2 of the yolks. I was going to make 1 whole egg and 2 egg whites, but then I completely forgot to take out the yolks, because I usually don't, but if you're trying to lose weight, then I do recommend you take out 2 of the yolks, just because it's a lot better for you. If you're trying to lose weight, it reduces the calories and some fat and stuff. But for me, I forgot. So I threw it all in, and I just halved the recipe. Like, I didn't have the whole pan of scrambled eggs, I only had half of them. But I'm just going to be toasting my whole grain toast bread thing, putting that in the toaster. I love to use the end because it's the thickest, and I absolutely love bread. I can't help it, but it's a healthier type of bread. So you just want to mix up your eggs and scramble them the way you like. I like to leave mine to almost turn into an omelette before I start to mix it up, so that it's nice and thick and juicy. I'm just going to be spreading my bread with this Laughing Cow cheese, just to add some extra flavor, just because I'm a bit naughty. But if you are very conscious of your macros and you're trying to lose weight and etc., then don't use any spread, because the eggs are enough of a flavor and gooiness. And that is my breakfast in one of my favorite Keep Calm and Watch Made in Chelsea mugs. I absolutely love this mug. And yeah, those are all the breakfasts. Okay, so that's what I like to munch on in the mornings. If you have any recipes yourself or anything you like to eat in the morning, do comment below and tell me what is your favorite type of breakfast. Anyway, you guys, thank you for watching. Stay healthy, stay luscious, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Expensive. Another way to keep yourself organized with appointments and meetings and just general stuff that you have to do, not every day but some days, but you know you'll forget it. So on my calendar I like to